Hi everyone, I'm back with another video today, and today we're going to talk about passion projects, specifically machine learning passion projects. Often, whenever you start on these projects, it's all about the momentum. Whether it's implementing a new paper or you just want to do something new with an existing model that's already out there. It's all about the momentum. But nothing kills momentum like having to write boilerplate code, dealing with requirements, and especially machine learning requirements where you need to get a bunch of shit done, like dealing with drivers, packages, PyTorch installation, directory setup, data versioning, and a bunch of other knickknacks here and there. Usually, implementing the cool stuff takes a lot of stuff to get ready. I mean, it's not something that is at a place where you can just click and start unless you're using a Google Cloud platform, and even then, there's a lot of work to be done to make it lean. Well, I definitely found myself spending an hour or so sometimes just doing project setup, and that spoils the mood altogether. So, what I did is to make a template which is free and available to everybody, which was lean but still extendable. It's available on my GitHub and I'll post the link up above, but let's take a look at it and let's see what I have in there. Alright, so the template, as you can see, is very easy to use. You just click use this template and you can copy it over to your GitHub and it'll clone into a repo, name it whatever you like. But what we have inside here is a basic file structure which includes all of the things you will be doing in a machine learning project eventually. Um, but to start off with very quickly, I will explain the tools that are in this repository. First and foremost, the installation is simple, straightforward. Anaconda or Pit, take your poison, go nuts with it. I use Miniconda for most of my projects because it just makes development easier, and then I package stuff with Pit. Um, the toolset here starts off with data versioning, specifically data version control. One of the most robust and easy to set up tools I've seen out there for data versioning, and something that saved myself a lot of pain in manual versioning altogether. You can check out how it works in the instructions below. It initializes right away with the scripts I've written above. The behemoth that powers a lot of the functionality of this technology of this repository, is weights and biases. It lets you do model versioning, training, monitoring, hyperparameter sweeps, and distributed training with just a few simple commands right away. And that's what I use a lot in my workflow. Besides this, we've got some coding tools like Jupyter Lab and stuff. And the training framework I've chosen for this is PyTorch. I used to be a hardcore TensorFlow, Keras kind of person, but I moved over to PyTorch, specifically PyTorch with PyTorch Lightning, because I find it a lot more extensible and something that you can, do multi-GPU training without having to bat an eye, especially with PyTorch Lightning. Um, there's a lot of stuff which I have written down about what cool stuff you can do and how it makes your workflow easier there. And lastly, what I have is a deployment script, which is a template, which you can find in the deployment folder right here. What it lets you do is set up a quick, fast API app, where you can load up your model in whatever format you like, pre-process the stuff, post-process the stuff, run the prediction, send output in whatsoever manner you'd like. That is my deployment template. It's something I use often. I know TorchServe exists out there, but it's a bit heavy sometimes for most of the stuff you're doing. It takes 2 or 3 steps to get it done. Here, boom, bam, done. Load your model, you're good to go. I've also made a quick training script template which allows you to start working with PyTorch Lightning right away, and you can operate it right out of the main.py file right here. So you're good to go right away. You don't need to actually work on work with all the commands and do all that stuff. Just customize the scripts, get your models in, and you're ready to go. I've used this often a few times and I'll keep iterating on this template over time. So I love your suggestions and things you think I can fix, I can change, and I can probably, do better. I'd love for you to contribute to the script as well. But that's it for today. Let me know what you thought of the video today. And if you want more content like this, please let me know. Leave comments below. And yeah, I hope you have a good day. And I'll see you next week.